Hi students, this is Mr. Dinakar, Faculty of English Department. In this session, we are going to discuss the most important chapter in English language, punctuation. What we are going to learn today? Punctuation, right? So why we need punctuation? That is very important question, right? So students, you should know what is mean by punctuation marks, right? Listen, the English language has a system of symbols and signs. Signs is the spelling known as punctuation. Symbols and signs known as punctuation. So, what are the symbols do we have in our English language? See, full stop, comma, question mark, exclamation mark, right? So, students, you know very well, exclamation mark we can use in the exclamatory sentences, right? Question mark we can use in the interrogative sentences for the questions. Full stop we can use at the end of the sentence. Comma we can use to separate the list or separate the items, right? This is the usage. And why do we need punctuation marks? What is the need of these punctuation marks in English language? That is very important. Punctuation shows us how to structure sentences and how each sentence should be read. That is very important. Shows the structure, sentence structure, and how the sentences should be read. That is very important. For example, if you take she went to shop, here the sentence starts with capital letter and ends with full stop. There is no other punctuation marks in between, right? So we should not give any pause here. She went to shop. We have to start here and we have to end in the full stop. Right? So it shows how each sentence should be read. See this sentence, the kitten was sweet, cute, and beautiful. Here we have to give a small pause for the comma. The kitten was sweet, one pause. Cute and beautiful. Here we cannot read like this. The kitten was sweet, cute, and beautiful. So in between we have the comma. So wherever we see the comma, we have to give a small pause. Small pause. So that is very important. How the sentences should be read. So punctuation marks are very important while reading and writing. So even the punctuation marks can change the meaning of the sentence. So very important marks should be written here. Today's session we are going to discuss about these four. Apart from these, we have still more punctuation marks are there. We will see in the upcoming classes. So today these are the basic. If you take the sentence, four kinds of sentences are there. Assertive declarative sentence. Assertive sentence with statement. Starts with capital letter, ends with full stop. All the sentences. All the assertive sentence. All the imperative sentence. Full stop. That is very important. Right? So let us see one by one. Why we are using this full stop? Where we have to use this full stop? We are going to see. First, we are going to see about full stop. This is the symbol of full stop. Right? Symbol, one point. Why we are using full stop? Mark the end of the sentence. She is going to temple. One full stop. So one sentence. She prayed to God. One sentence. Full stop. She came back to home. Came back to home. Full stop. So for each and every sentence, we have to keep the full stop in assertive and imperative. Why we are using to mark the end of the sentence? If you keep full stop, that is the end of the sentence. Right? So don't forget. Where mostly in the assertive sentence and imperative sentence we are using full stop. Come here, full stop. Right? In the interrogative sentence and exclamative sentence we cannot use full stop, right? Okay. This is a symbol, don't forget. And you should know the usage. Why we have to use the full stop? What is the reason to use the full stop? To mark the end of the sentence. Right? So, see the example. She went to shop. See the full stop here? Can you see? Right? So, I have keep the full stop here. This is the symbol to mark the end of the sentence. Okay, my dear student. She went to shop. She bought some toys. Right? Next one, comma. See the symbol of comma, my dear students, like full stop, and below we have to draw one small curve. See the symbol. Difference between full stop and comma. Full stop is just one point, whereas comma we have to draw one curve towards the left. This is called comma. C-O-M-M-A, comma. So what is the usage of comma? Indicates a natural pause in a sentence. Comma means pause. Full stop means long pause. Comma means short pause. She went to shop. Full stop. So long pause. She went to shop. She bought some toys. Right? So what about comma? Indicates a natural pause in a sentence, or it is used to separate items in a list. She went to shop and bought toys. Okay? Toys, comma. If I use comma, some items should be comma. Toys, books, stationery items, and notebooks. So full stop. So comma, whenever we are using comma, we have to give a small pause. Example: the kitten was sweet, cute, and beautiful. Here, see the comma. This is the comma. And the sentence we use the full stop also. So where we have to use comma and where we have to use full stop, students, you should know. Here in this particular sentence, we use comma to separate the items in a list. The kitten was sweet, comma. We have to give one small pause. Small pause. Cute and beautiful. Here, this sentence I cannot read in a stretch. The kitten was sweet, cute, and beautiful. We should not read like that. See the punctuation mark, commas here. So here you should give one small pause, not long pause, short pause, short. The kitten was sweet, cute, and beautiful. So punctuation marks or help us to read the sentence properly. We can read the sentence properly with the help of the punctuation marks. Right, my dear student? And you should remember, before and we should not use comma. The kitten was sweet, cute. Here we should not use comma. right? So we have used and. So here no need to use comma again, right? She went to market. She bought apples, comma oranges, comma tomatoes and potatoes. So for apples we have to give comma, for orange we have to give comma, and is there, right? So there we should not use comma. That is very important rule here. Okay, my dear students. See the next one, question mark. So question mark we can use in the interrogative sentence, right? Interrogative sentence. When asking questions to others, we can use the question mark. See, it is used at the end of a question. Example, how are you? Where are you going? What is your name? When will you come? Right? Whom did you meet? So these are all questions. So here we have to use question mark. See the symbol of question mark. This is the symbol of question mark, and I used here the example I used at the end of the question. Right? See here. The end of the question we have to use the question mark. Okay, my dear students. So don't forget, here we cannot put full stop, keep full stop or comma. So each and every punctuation marks has their own usage. So for interrogative sentence, we have to use only question mark. This is the right punctuation for the questions. Okay, my dear students. And see the fourth one, exclamation mark. So you might have seen my previous video while teaching interjection. I told you about this exclamation mark, right? See the symbol of exclamation mark on line, big line. Below the line we have to keep on full stop. Exclamation mark is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence, right? So what is meant by exclamatory sentence? They express the sudden feelings or emotions, that is called exclamatory sentence. See the example, what a beautiful dress it is. What a beautiful dress it is. See the exclamation mark here. See, this is the exclamation mark. So here I am expressing my sudden feelings or emotions. Right? What a beautiful dress it is. This is the exclamation mark. Right, my dear students? So whenever you are expressing your sudden feelings or emotion, you can use this punctuation mark. Okay? So let me recall. What is my punctuation mark? Symbols and signs. This is the symbol of full stop. And this is the symbol of comma. This is the symbol of question mark. And this is the symbol of exclamation mark. So symbols and signs known as punctuation marks. So only we have these 4 punctuation marks in English language. Not like that. We have more. Apart from these, we have more punctuation marks. We can see that punctuation marks in upcoming classes one by one. Right, my dear students? Today we have discussed about these 4 only. Right? And what is the need of these punctuation marks? Why we have to use these punctuation marks? To show us how to structure the sentences and how each sentence should be read. I have given one example, how to read, how to give a pause. Whenever you see the comma, whenever you use comma, you have to give a short pause. Full stop, long pause. Okay, my dear students. So what we have to do, You write your own sentences. You can write some sentences by using these 4 punctuation marks. Okay, my dear students. So try to write your own sentences. In that sentences, you try to use these all punctuation marks and use wherever it necessary. Okay, my dear students. I hope you have learnt the usage of these 4, particularly these 4: full stop, comma, question mark, and exclamation mark. Right? Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, my dear students.